The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind, walking out of here with a win. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs against the Oklahoma City Thunder here at their home Paycom Center. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. We've got Markelle Fultz. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's George, and it's Barrett in at the 2. And for the Thunder, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bol Bol. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Robinson in at the shooting guard position. Well, every team wants a strong start to the season, Doris. How important is that in the long run, you think?
I think it's very important, B.A., to get off to a good start to build confidence. You want some carryover between what you worked on in training camp and the start of the season. Obviously, you want to be playing your best basketball at the end, but that starts at the beginning of the season.
And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist by Morant.
Well, he's got the wide shoulders, the natural balance. Andrew Wiggins taking the hit and finishing.
Here's Fultz. Adebayo grabs the board. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Morant. To the inside. Wiggins, no good. Wiggins against George. Now here's Poeltl. Antetokounmpo up top. George finds Barrett. Sinks it from distance.
Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open.
Outside Bol. It's Wiggins on the wing. George defending. 5 to shoot. Robinson passes to Wiggins. That doesn't go either for Wiggins. Wiggins has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, B.A. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Ball.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
That one misses. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems. Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Pass to Wiggins. To the wing, right side. Here's Bol. Rebounded by the Spurs. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
George with the bucket.
The interior game of Paul George is excellent. He does not allow the defense to bother him, even with a hand in his face.
Pass to Bowl. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Fultz passes to Antetokounmpo. Pirtle against Adebayo. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one-and-done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he is definitely delivering.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Adebayo, no good. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Fultz. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Wiggins. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Morant, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Morant. Launches a 3. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Markelle Fultz. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Oklahoma City, Ja Morant.
The free throw drops for Morant.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Pass to Barrett. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Barrett's got 7.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Yeah, they know they should have played better than that. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
Josh Giddey's checked in for San Antonio. Joe comes in for Fultz.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Here's George. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wiggins passes to Filipowski. Outside Morant. And he hits it to tie the game. Morant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
Pass to Joe. Now Giddey. Driving in. And here's Pirtle. Giddey finds Pirtle. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Here's Duren. Pass to Filipowski. Count that bucket. A minute and a half left to play in the first. Giddey passes to Antetokounmpo. Fires at the elbow, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. Antetokounmpo has got 6. Morant, the pass to Duren. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Pirtle. George for 3. Duren with the rebound.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task. Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Wiggins looking around. 6 to shoot. Outside Morant. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Substitution for your Thunder, Chris Dunn.
San Antonio leading. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8 points now. Good if it goes. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And, you know, from what we are seeing here on the monitor, it looks like he was late getting it off.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Spurs. They lead by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Oklahoma City trailing. So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got George. Monte Morris is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's LaRavia in at the 4.
That's just unreal body control. Chris Dunn really showing up the D with that shot.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night, it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be.
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Giddey. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And the Spurs lead by 2.
That's about the handle of Josh Giddey. This guy is so good with the basketball in his hands.
Dunn right side. And finished off by Adebayo.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
So it's the Thunder now. After the basket by San Antonio.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Pass to Morris. The putback. Oh, the foul by Giannis.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. Will Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The Spurs making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Both shots good from the strike. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Antetokounmpo against Adebayo. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Outside Barrett. Here's Laravia. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Prince with the bucket.
But just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
Pass to Adebayo. Over on Antetokounmpo. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Fultz, he's checked in for Morris. Barrett against Robinson. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Barrett. Pass to Fultz. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Fultz has gotten his first bucket of the night. I've heard coaches call Fultz the ultimate team guy. Sounds like a compliment, Doris.
Oh, it absolutely is, B.A. And you have to give Markelle Fultz a ton of credit. Here's a young man whose career started in as shaky a fashion as you could with the inability to shoot the basketball. He's turned himself into a legit threat as a scorer and a passer.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Morant, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Laravia, and he goes in for the dunk.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Adebayo. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You'd like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Pass to Laravia. Barrett against Robinson. Now here's Antetokounmpo. A big-time flush by Giannis.
And, man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Morant, the pass to Robinson. And it's Laravia with a rebound. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. They grab their own miss.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul.
The first one falls. Hurdle's checked in for Laravia.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 4.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Now here's Barrett. Last game for him, he picked up 10. 35 seconds left in the second. Outside Fultz. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam. Letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Fultz against Morant. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. Fires it. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Morant's got 12 points.
What focus from Morant. Able to convert against solid defense.
The Spurs.
And a pretty
39.
Thanks, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 17 points, 6 rebounds, And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. They've got Bam Adebayo. Duncan Robinson is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Bol Bol, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Count it. Good.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
George passes to Pirtle. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Adebayo. For the lead. He can't get it to go. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
George. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
That's good from George. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Greg.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career. Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 9.
Good concentration from the man out of Toronto, Ontario, R.J. Barrett. Go ahead with the contact finish.
Pass to Wiggins. Shoots over George. Again, Oklahoma City.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
George passes to Barrett. Out left to the wing. Right side Fultz. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Adebayo. Over Pirtle, and Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Morant. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
Give Adebayo all the credit. The D was there, but he was just determined to score.
George outside. From downtown, again the miss by the Spurs.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
That puts him in the lead. 14 points for him.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
George passes to Pirtle. Outside Barrett. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Bol. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Thunder have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Barrett finds Fultz. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Spurs lead by 1. And for the Thunder, they're shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. Wiggins outside. Down low. Here's Bowl. Rebound San Antonio. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Shot is good by Barrett.
Oh, that's a big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Now Morant. 14 points for him. Here's Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
Time for your Thunder Girls. Come on, everyone, make some noise.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. And the Spurs making a change here. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Number 5, the Spurs.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
It's Barrett on the wing. Up and overdone. Barrett can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Dunn. Into the lane. And the layup falls. And the Thunder lead by 1.
They have no answer defensively inside.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Giddey. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3. Giddey's got 5.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
Here's Dunn. Rebounded by the Spurs. Unloads from 13. And that one's good. Giddey. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, Josh Giddey taking the in-between game because that's what the defense conceded.
Dunn, the pass to Terry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
He hits the second from the line. And Giddey has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 3-point lead. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter here. Joe, the pass to Prince. Deflected! Pass to Dunn. Can't get it to fall.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And here's Giddey. Missed inside.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Filipowski, the pass to Terry. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Spurs out in front, up 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Spurs, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Paul George. Jakob Poeltl out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Joe in at the point. Oklahoma City trailing. Adebayo from long range. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Poeltl. Here's Joe. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Poeltl gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Bam Adebayo.
First one falls for him.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Oklahoma City. Fultz, he's checked in for San Antonio.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Lets it go from 11. Connects. The jumper drops. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, you can see the handle by Markelle Fultz. The explosion, the dribble drive ability, that is a nice move.
Adebayo, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Antetokounmpo has got 19 points.
Well, he knew what he wanted to do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Robinson, he's checked in for McLaughlin. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Wiggins. Rejected by George.
What a defensive play from Paul George. Send it back, big fella.
To the paint. Pulls it. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
Moran against Giddey. The floater. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
Boy, Morant is a gamer. Sinking that one right through contact.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Yes! And the foul! It goes on Bam Adebayo.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Barrett's checked in for San Antonio.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And there's the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Now that's a textbook
alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. And here's Fultz. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Wiggins. Paul George pulls down the board. And so George will bring it up for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. Pass to Pirtle. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Here's Wiggins. George with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
George, and that's good. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Oh, and the dunk by George.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here, important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
At the line for the Spurs, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Outside Morant. Morant on his way, and he converts the layup. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis, just breaking down the defense there.
Here's Morant. Pirtle with the block. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter here. Morant against Barrett. George outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three. Offensive rebound.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Adebayo finds Robinson, lets it fly, and Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist from Robinson.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Ball against Antetokounmpo. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.